Hey everybody, welcome to Soozie's Stuff. Today I've got some really fun projects that will include red, white, and black Valentine DIYs. Those colors are so beautiful together. And to get my inspiration, I was checking out Kirkland's and I saw these beautiful pieces. And one of these from Kirkland's is going to be a dupe. Which one? I also checked out Pottery Barn, and they have some really fun red, white, and black projects as well. And then I thought, okay, let's just check out Neiman Marcus. So check out that frame in the middle. It is over $1,000. $1,000. That better be made out of rubies. And so I want to quickly thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, and watching my videos. I hope that I bring you joy and inspiration with your DIYs. So what do you say? Let's get started on our fun red, white, and black Valentine projects today. Hey everybody, I'm Soozie, and this is Soozie's Stuff. Welcome to station KDIY Channel 146. I'm so happy you're here. I would love it if you'd click and subscribe and then click the bell to be notified when I upload a new episode. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up or even a comment. So don't touch that dial. Let's go make some stuff. Our first project today is called the Love, 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 Love sign. And I'm going to be starting out with these supplies. I've got this big giant frame from Hobby Lobby that I picked up in the 90% off. And it already had the buffalo check. And this is what I'm duping today. The one that you saw earlier from Kirkland's. That's why I call it the Love, Love, Love sign. And so this is a wooden heart from Dollar Tree. And if you didn't have one of those big giant signs, they have them at Dollar Tree, one of the big, I can't remember the size, but the biggest ones that they have. I almost used that, and I know that it will work just as great. So I painted my heart with cardinal red, and then I'm just taking the metallic white paint pen from Dollar Tree. And I just went to town. Love, 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 love. And I just went over it again. That took a little bit of extra time because I wanted it to be a deep white color. I think that I'm duping it pretty well. And so that didn't take any time at all to finish up. And now we're going to add it to the big sign. And here I kind of wanted to take the glass off, but when you look behind, it was so secure in there, I just kind of left it and used a little amount of glue. So if I want, I can pop this off later. And then I added my 16 gauge wire to the back with some wooden beads. And I just think this came out so well. I'm so pleased. And you could put this on any board. As I was doing it, I liked how I just put love around the edges first. I thought that was pretty neat. But it covered up the picture in the background perfectly. So I think this came out pretty well as a dupe from Kirkland's. I hope you can make one today. And coming up next is the red Caulk Heart. Now, these are the beautiful styrofoam hearts from Dollar Tree. You'll need some caulk and a little container. And here comes some craziness. Now, I have not seen the tube of this in the caulk. It comes in this little cylinder thing. And one of my last videos, I did this without any problems, but boom, when I pushed it in, it just exploded at the end. No problem. I just scraped it all, got it all cleaned up, and now we're back on track. So I'm just taking the caulk with my plastic spoon and just spreading it around. Don't forget, on Tuesday are my 60-second DIYs, and Saturday is my full DIY episode, like today. And I'm just finishing it up all smoothed out like icing. It looks so cool. I really like it white too. So I'm just going to let it dry overnight. And here it is, perfectly dry and beautiful. And I am using that beautiful cardinal red. Now, when I first started painting this, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to water it down and paint it very lightly, but it really didn't turn out that well. So I repainted it again with no water, and I really love the deep red heart color, and it just turned out perfectly, better than I thought. So now I just took some twine, wrapped it just a few times. I didn't want very many winds around it, and then made a quick little bow and hot glued that on. I just love how this looks. I also loved it just white. I give you my heart. And so I really love this. You can set this anywhere, and you can do this any color. I just think it's so beautiful. I don't know. I just love that styrofoam heart. And there are so many ways that you can use it. That little frame I made in one of my 60-second DIYs. And I thought it went perfectly with my red heart. And next up is my Shabby Chic Wreath. These are the supplies I'm using today for this project. That's a wireframe wreath from Walmart. And then I've got some various fabric pieces, some from Walmart, some from Dollar Tree. And I thought I was going to use those wooden pieces from Dollar Tree, but I didn't. Sometimes when you're got some thoughts in your head about how something's going to turn out, it doesn't always turn out that way. And I'm really happy how this one turned out. So here's what we're doing. I've got some of that burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to wrap the entire wire wreath frame with this. And when I saw all these fabric pieces, I was just like, I love the red, white, and black. So the red polka dot is from Walmart, and the black little mini polka dot is from Walmart as well. And then that white sort of shabby looking fabric is a towel, a kitchen towel from Dollar Tree. And then I've got some of the buffalo check ribbon in there as well. So I tied them up, you know, the messy bow method. You just kind of lay them any which way. And I took a, what do you call those things? A zip tie. I can't think of it. And then I just tied two of those pieces together and tied it together with some twine. And then I was thinking that I wanted to go all the way around. And then I'm like, no, it's just too much. And I don't know. I just liked the touch of it at the top with the rest sort of neutral. And then I added this XOXO sign from Dollar Tree. I didn't have to do a thing to that. I love how this turned out. Just a little touch of the red, white, and black. And really, if you wanted, you could pull that off and add another bow for another season. So I am thrilled how this turned out. What do you think? Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I love to hear from you. Where would you hang this wreath? I love this next little BU sign. Did you see it at the very beginning on the Kirkland's website? Well, they had this, but it was like a blue color. I can't believe that I found this at Dollar Tree. This is going to be so easy and so quick. Okay, so I have one of the little wooden hearts that you get in the little stickers. I took some of my buffalo check vinyl paper that I got at Dollar Tree. I just put it right over the heart in U, and that's it, pretty much. I didn't like the hanger though, so we have to change that up. I did take off the back and just sort of widen it a little bit, and I kind of attached it this way. But in just a second, you're gonna see that when I was taking a picture of it, that I didn't quite like it like that. So I took it and just sort of swagged it down in the corner. I really like that. Just a little different touch. I love this, and it's such an important message. Be you, because there's nobody else like you. And now for another simple little project. It's called Button Heart Frame. And of course, this is not an original, but I just got so inspired, I had to make one for myself. So I have this 5x7 frame, this beautiful mat from Dollar Tree. They also have them in red. And then I got some buttons from Walmart. So I just took the glass out of the frame and I traced it and cut it out just on the area that I wanted to use. I wanted to not have so much white in there because my buttons were going to be the main focus. So I just hot glued the glass onto the back, and then I'm going to hot glue the placemat to the glass so it all stays together. Now, these were the little patterns that I got out of the heart frame that I used a while back, and I just used it for a pattern to make a heart, and you can use whatever heart that you like as your pattern. So I just lightly traced around that, and that's going to be where I place my buttons. And this is like the fun part. I love this. And all you're going to do is just put down hot glue and put down buttons. And I do go over it another time. Like I put down the base and then I put some buttons on top just to fill in a little bit of the gaps. Absolutely love those buttons, and you can use any color. And I just pulled it apart, ripped it, and made a little shabby chic ribbon or bow and placed it on the top. Then I thought it just needed a little bit of color right at the top, and I found this Ralph Lauren. Woo! Or is it Calvin Klein? Yeah, no. Is it Calvin Klein? I don't know. I can't remember. I'll do a close-up here. And I just love that little pop of red, since this is red, white, and black. And I just love how dainty and sweet this is. This would be just so cute on like your vanity table or anywhere romantic you'd like to put it. And it is so cute and so easy, and the best of all, very affordable. So this is how it turned out. You can see how I placed the buttons right on top of some of the gaps, and there is that button. I love it. It's so pretty, and it looks beautiful with that candle. And there's that button. It's Ralph Lauren. Isn't that hilarious? And for our very final project today is my dotted heart love sign. So I'm starting out with these 4 slats from Dollar Tree, some stickers, some little popsicle sticks, and this love sign from Walmart. Okay, I'm starting out by taking my popsicle sticks and putting them on top of the little holes on the slat boards, and we're going to secure them all that way. I want to tell you about this project. I had a completely different vision of where I wanted this to go, and this was one of those days where it actually took 2 days to make this because I had to walk away and sort of get my juices flowing again. I took those little red hearts and stuck them across the top thinking, oh, that's so cute. It's going to be just so cute. Well, I painted everything white and you truly could not even tell that they were hearts. So here comes the first turn. I looked at my stash and I had these little tiny wooden hearts that looked a little bit better and they were a little bit bigger. So I just popped off those little stickers and put the wooden hearts where those were. And it's starting to look better already. Here comes an inspiration from another crafter, Lisa and Company. I couldn't just think of anything, and I just wanted to do something different, and she totally inspired me. If you haven't checked her out, she's awesome. She is getting full credit for this part of my crafting today. She has this beautiful pillow that you'll have to see in that video, one of her latest videos. So she took some clear contact paper, and I didn't have any, so I'm just using my vinyl paper to make a heart sticker. And then I'm going to take some black paint, a round sponge brush, and a little bitty Q-tip, and we are going to put dots all over this sign. And the way that she used this technique was on fabric to make this gorgeous pillow. And she just put the clear contact paper on there and just went all over it. She used different colors, and I'm just using the same color with different sizes of dots. And you just want to make sure that when you're using these little dots to kind of go around the edge of the sticker, and because that will define your heart when you're all finished. So here it comes. Almost ready to pull it off. It's so exciting. And here we go. Da, 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 da. Look how that turned out. Thank you so much, Lisa. You gave me the best inspiration today when I needed it. So now I'm going over those little wooden hearts with some white paint so that they blend in nicely, and then I'm going to give it a once over with my little sandpaper sponge to give it an aged look. It's coming together. I just love this technique. I want to try it with some other things, maybe with another pattern, but I love that, and I think it's coming out really nicely. So now I took the love and I roughed it up with my sandpaper as well, and then I'm using my antique wax to age it just a little bit, give it that dirty look. And I did the same to the love sign, and then we'll hot glue it right on. Okay, and then that's finished and ready to be hot glued right on. And I think this piece just turned out great, completely different of my vision that I had. Now that is totally secure on there. It's not going anywhere. And then I'm going to take some of my 16 gauge wire, and I added a little hanger. I also grabbed my burlap ribbon and made a little squishy bow, and then a little buffalo check bow to put right on top. I didn't like it up in the corner, and I thought I'd try something different and put them in the bottom corner. I love how this turned out, and there's how I wrapped the wire around, and I just think it turned out beautiful. I just love this piece. It's going to look great on a front door or anywhere you like. Yay, here it is, all finally completed. I absolutely love how it turned out, and I just love using that 16 gauge wire now for hangers. It's so secure and it looks so professional, and I also love how I put the bow at the bottom. And thanks again to Lisa and Company for inspiring me. And I want to thank each of my subscribers and all my new viewers for joining me today. And on Tuesday will be my last little Valentine project. I'm making a little gift. So thanks for joining me on Soozie's Stuff, KDIY Channel 146. Bye, everybody.